Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So one of the questions I get most often when I post my nail pictures online is how do I do my nails? Where do I get them done? And the answer is I do them at home. So I've gotten so many questions about what products I use, how I do them, and I thought I would just make a video on it to make it super easy for you guys. So I just want to disclaim at the beginning of this video, I am not a nail tech, I'm not licensed. Everything I learned is from watching YouTube videos and doing my own research. I've been doing my nails for years now. I really encourage you to do your own research and look into all the aspects before trying to do so. So I just want to get that out there, not claiming to be a professional. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I feel super comfortable doing my own nails. I would never touch anyone else's, but I thought I would just show you guys if you guys are interested in possibly doing your own nails at home as well. So pretty much everything I use for my nails I get off of Amazon because it's super quick and easy. So I will have it all linked to my Amazon shop down in the description bar down below. I do make a commission if you do buy from that shop. Definitely don't have to, but it's just easier to link everything in the cute little shop so it's easy for you to find. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and get into how I do my own acrylics at home. Alright, so starting off, here's a look at what my natural nails look like. I'm just going to go straight in and start pushing back the cuticle. This just kind of gives you some more nail bed space and cleans up the nails. You don't want to push them back too far, just do it super gently and push them back to where it feels natural. After that, I'm going to grab my nail drill and this circular bit, and I'm going to use it to go around that same area where we cleaned out the cuticles just to further remove any of that dead cuticle skin. Again, we don't have any acrylic on yet. This is still natural nail, so be super gentle and really focus this on that cuticle area. Then I'm going to grab some nail clippers and I'm going to trim off that extra length that my nails are at just because I don't want them long. You don't have to trim them, but since I am doing some translucent nails, I just wanted to get rid of that. And then taking a more rough bit, I'm going to lightly go over my natural nails just to really rough them up and prepare them for the acrylic. You want your nails to be super roughed up or the acrylic will not stick. Trust me, you're really going to want to be sure that you're leaving no shiny patches. I'm also using a file to go over them as well to really be sure that they're super roughed up. And here is what the nails look like, no shiny left to be seen. This is kind of what you want to work with. And then we're going to move to the tips. These are the ones I use. They're in a stiletto shape, but I trim them so they look more coffin. It's just easier when it's already in a stiletto shape. And you're going to want to grab some nail glue. This one is one of the best that I've found. And you just want to add some to the tip of your nail and stick on the nail tips, and you really want to ensure that the sides are really firmly attached. So spend a few seconds just really being sure that they are super attached to the nails. This is your foundation, so this is super important, and here's how they ended up looking. And you can definitely keep them at this length, but like I said, I want them to be more of a coffin shape, so you can either use clippers or some baby nail scissors that I'm going to use to trim them down, and I'm just comparing them to my other hand to try and get them even. And as you can see, that stiletto nail tip really helps us get that coffin shape, so highly recommend if that's the shape that you're going for as well. And then I'm going to shave along that band where the fake nail meets my real nail just to kind of rough it up. And I don't know if this is necessary, it's just something I always do. And then using some nail polish remover, I'm going to go over my nail beds because it helps to dry them out. I learned this from Nail Career Education, great channel to learn from. And then I'm going to use some dehydrator to further dehydrate the nails and make them just better for sticking to the acrylic. And then we're going to go over them with some primer. This stuff burns if you put it in the wrong place, so really just stick it in the center of the nail and brush upwards. Don't let it get too close to your cuticle, and this just ensures that the acrylic really sticks to your nail. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get into the acrylic. I use a lot of Mia's Secret products. I'm using Cover Pink for the main color, and then a clear acrylic powder from Mia's Secret as well, and their monomer. This stuff has a super strong smell, so be sure you're in a ventilated area while using it. I'm pouring some out in a dish. You only need a little bit, and I'm using this nail brush that I got off of Amazon that has a super pretty handle. So I'm just going to go ahead and drench my nail brush to get it ready for the acrylic. I'm starting off by taking a bead of the pink acrylic powder and placing that at the base of my nail bed. It honestly just takes practice to get the correct bead size, the correct ratio. I'm still learning it, honestly. These beads ended up being a little bit wet because I was still getting used to a newer brush today. But it's really just going to take a whole lot of practice and expertise, and you really want to be sure that acrylic does not get on your skin. You really want to be sure to wipe it away once it does. And then we're going to kind of create an ombre with the clear acrylic powder and pat that towards the end of the nail. I'm only going to do this on my pointer finger and my index finger. middle finger. I think that's what it's called. And we're just going to brush this down and get it as clean as we can. And there is the ombre. So we're going to aim for that for both of those fingers, and we're going to do pink on the rest of the nails. And I'm going to lay an extra layer of that clear acrylic over top of our ombre nails just to give us some extra filing room so we don't file away that ombre. Just kind of gives you an extra layer for just in case. Trust me, it helps. And then on the other nails, like I said, we're just going to do pink. This ended up being a little bit more nudie than pink like I wanted for this set of nails, but I was okay with it in the end. You want to be sure to just pat that acrylic when you get close to your cuticle area. Don't get it on top of, just really close, butt it up to it and flatten it out so it thins out once it's at the cuticle area and gets thick as it moves down your nail. It takes a lot of practice. I highly recommend channels like Nail Career Education, Long Hair Pretty Nails. Learning the acrylic application is the trickiest part of doing acrylic nails, obviously, so I highly recommend looking at some of the more skilled accounts for that aspect of doing your nails. And here's what they ended up looking like. Not perfect at all, but that is what the filing is for. So I'm just grabbing a hand file and I'm really filing the edges of the nails to really define that coffin shape that I'm aiming for. And I'm going to brush along all the edges just to really file out any lumps and bumps that I see. Then I'm going to go in with my file using that same bit we used to rough up the nails in the beginning on a faster setting just to, again, file things out. I'm going to really define the edges of the nail, the sides, the front, and especially around the cuticle area very carefully to really smooth it out. So you just really want to get rid of any lumps and bumps you see in the nail and really even them out. And here's how they ended up looking, a lot better than how they did initially after acrylic application, but that just, you know, takes practice to get good at the acrylic, like I said. Now taking this white gel polish on a detail brush, I know it's dirty, okay, but it works, and I'm just using it to carefully make some little clouds on my nail for this design. So here's kind of how they look. You kind of just want to use the shape of the brush, that rounded edge, to really pat on the cloud shape very carefully. This is sped up, but you guys kind of get the idea. Only doing that on the two nails that we did the ombre on. So there are the clouds, and we're going to go ahead and cure that in this nail lamp. They didn't have the same exact one on Amazon that I use here, but I linked a similar one for you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and grab some no wipe top coat and seal in that design. And before we cure that in our nail lamp, we're going to go ahead and add some gems over top of it. I like doing it this way because the top coat is still wet and it allows you to move the gems around. So I just got these packs of gems off of Amazon. They're kind of celestial themed with moons and stars and little gemstones. I thought they were super cute, so that was my biggest inspiration for these nails that we did today. And I'm just going to use my tweezers to place them where I want them. It was a little challenging with the tweezers. I wish I had one of those gem picker-upper tools, but you know, use what you got. And I'm just going to place them how I like them onto my nails. As you can see, we're able to push them around as we need to get it to fit, you know, what we want, and they're not just stuck in place once you set them. But once I am happy, I am going to go ahead and cure them so that the gems stay in place. And I'm going to add another top coat on top of them just to further seal them into the nail and be sure that they do not move. And we will go ahead and cure that for a final time, and that will be it for the ombre nails. Now moving on to the pink nails on the rest of our hand, I'm going to go ahead and add a top coat to them. And once they're well coated with the top coat, edges and all, we're going to go ahead and cure them in the nail lamp for about 60 seconds, I like to do. And then once they're out, we're going to go ahead and add some hollow powder to the tips of the nails just to add some further dimension to the nails. And it comes with this little eyeshadow applicator sponge thing, and you just rub it onto your nails and it creates this super cool holographic effect. And then I swear I filmed myself putting the gems on the rest of the nails, but apparently I didn't, so I just kind of did it in the same process I did on the two other nails I showed you guys. I laid down the top coat, added the gems, cured it, added another top coat, cure it, there you go. So sorry I didn't have those clips to show you guys, but you guys kind of get the gist. I then take this essence, it's a skincare product, but you can use it on your nail beds as well. I just use it as kind of like a cuticle oil sort of thing, and here are the final nails. I really like how they turned out, especially in the natural lighting. They turned out super pretty. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Alright guys, and that is how I do my own acrylic nails at home. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and learned something. Again, not a professional, they're not perfect, but I'm happy with them. It's so much more affordable for me to do them at home, and I feel like I can customize them more. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys want more nail videos, I can definitely do more of them. If you want me to just stick to makeup, definitely let me know that as well. I'll have all my social medias linked in the description down below so you guys can check out what I'm doing when I'm not here uploading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. It helps me out so much. And be sure that you hit that little post notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video and how the nails came out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.